this that's fast, big, and strong.
A first down for the offense. He's got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of bounce, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
The Canes will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game, we've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to get into that championship.
So SMU's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. This crowd, full throats, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Entering play call, formation, concept, Ferrari, option, run, formation, spec, goal line, pistol, ace, string, HB dive.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You have field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job on the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Coach's recent favorite field goal inside zone. RPO, Haku, jet touch pass.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Miami! And they jump on top.
Entering play call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab down the middle. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play call. Play formation.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop their leading right now.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is an all-too familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He's got it. And he motors into the end zone.
Entering play call, coach
SMU.
suggestions. There are 6
Quarterback's abilities
categories.
to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
He's off to the races. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Options, empty selected.
Oh, and he missed it.
Entering play
If only it
call,
were always this
special
easy
teams,
for the
you have
offensive
5
coordinators.
options, pick
One
off
play,
selected.
big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, running back gets to give. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Might as well give it to him again.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure. And the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory. We're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be. And now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs. Nice execution by this offense.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It is good.
Entering play call.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you're already starting, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. He's going to run it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That one comes out hot down the right side. Still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cage. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. We're just going to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Setting up the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Oh, gave the defender the business. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing.
Inside zone.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit,
Entering
moves
play
the ball
call,
up 15
favorites.
yards.
Inside zone. RP, puck, jet touch pass.
And you have to try to apply heat to the quarterback, but you have to know when it's too much. The roughing the passer penalty gives them a first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of here.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. His defense needed this bad.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Delivers the contact. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Entering
And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Options. Touch passes.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
There are 6 categories. You have cover 2 man.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback is snowed under. One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
21 options. LB Cross 0 is selected.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Entering play call.
And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Selected.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt coverage unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Still running at the 40. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I...
Touchdown, And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead.
That attempt is selected. Entering pause screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected.
Clock playmaking up front created the open lane, and the running
Entering
back
play
followed
call,
it beautifully.
special teams.
Yeah,
We have
it's pretty
5
easy to follow an
options.
offensive
The
line that
comfortable
makes
selected.
those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Finds just enough space
Entering
to cross
play
the
call,
25. Let's
recent
mark it at the
categories.
27-yard
We have 9
line.
options.
The Mustangs
Covered
have the ball
selected.
back and ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last
Yeah,
drive. So
pushing.
someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward,
Entering play
backwards.
call.
Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
categories. We have
After
9
getting knocked
options.
back to open this
Good
drive,
vision.
it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this
Entering
offense is
play
not
call,
playing great.
recent
They got to
36
somehow find
categories.
a way
We
to
have
start
9
to get
options.
something
Inside
together
blitz
here
is
in the second
selected.
half.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Bulldozes his way through.
Entering
What
play
a
call,
return there.
coach
Found a
suggests
little
bench
running
corner.
room and put his team in great position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've been
Just destroying his way through the field. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to
There are
tack
8
one more under
categories.
score.
We have 15 options. At attempt is
And the
selected.
extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
Entering
We
play
check in with
call,
Kevin
special
Connors. What's
teams.
going on,
We have
Kevin?
5
Terrific
options.
showdown this
The
week,
comfortable
guys. Let's
selected.
take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
Entering play
They're up
call,
by
recent
24
there are 6
over the
categories. We have 9
Astronauts.
options.
We'll
Cover
circle
command is
back if
selected.
anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works his way to the 41, and that is
Entering
plenty
play
to give him a
call,
first
recent
down.
There are 6 categories.
That has got to be
We have 9
demoralizing if you're on
options.
defense
Cover
because
command
they
is
just
selected.
ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll give it to him again. And his molars are probably
Entering
rattling
play
after
call,
that
recent
big hit,
there
but
are
he
6
did get the
categories.
first down.
There are 6
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some
serious.
serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The give to the tailback. And he has had a long
Entering
day
play
at the
call,
office, not to
favorites.
mention the
There are 6
backfield, as the
categories.
defense
We have
has been
21
all
options.
over
Elbow
him.
cross 0
They
is
got
selected.
nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw.
Entering
Incomplete.
play call,
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on
Entering
3rd
play
down.
call, coach
And the
suggestions.
Mustangs
There
send
are
out the
6
punt unit.
categories.
And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see
Entering
where
play
the officials
call,
spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Running back searching for a hole. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the
Entering
27.
MTNH
Well, this
option.
offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Categories.
A new set of downs
15
after the
options.
completion.
HP base is selected.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. This time they were able to keep him in check
Entering
and stop
play
him
call.
short of that
Coach
first down.
suggestions. There are 8
Welcome to the
categories.
frustrating
You have
reality
15
of college
options.
football.
Inside
The
zone is
guy at the
selected.
quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
Empty and
drilled
without
trying to
White
deliver the
Ross.
football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on
Entering
3rd down.
play
Now
call.
they're
Coach
staring at 4th
suggestions.
down.
There are 8
The
categories.
Canes will
You have
bring the
12
punt team
options.
onto the
Punt
field.
2 is selected.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Entering play call. Favorites.
The
There are 6
SMU offense is
categories.
headed
You
back
have
onto the
21
field.
options.
Their
Elbow
drive
cross
chart
turn
is
is
starting to
selected.
look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me
Entering
back
play
on the
call.
field,
Favorite.
possession
Recent.
after
There are
possession.
6
Jesse,
categories.
this
You have 9
offense needs to get their
options.
heads out of there,
Inside
you know
blitz
what?
is selected.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field.
Entering
They got
play
to put a
call.
drive
Recent.
together
There are
and
6
get some
categories.
balance
You
going,
have
running
9
and throwing the
options.
ball.
Cover 2 minutes
This
selected.
defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not
Entering
before.
play
He's got him
call.
set up for
There are
business
6
at the
categories. You have
49-yard
9
line.
options.
The
Cover 2
Mustangs
minutes
have it with a
selected.
1st and 10. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup there before
Entering
the
play
defense
call.
knocks him
Recent.
down.
There are 6 favorites.
I know
There are
it's
6
sexy to throw the
categories.
football,
You
but
have
if you can
21
pound it away and
options.
get these
LB
kind of
cross
gains,
0 is
they will
selected.
just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Entering play call. Favorites. Recent. There are 6 categories.
Now
You have
facing
9
a 3rd
options.
and long
Inside
from the
blitz is selected.
50-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of
Entering
surprising.
play
We talked about this
call.
before the game. One of the big
Suggestions.
matchups.
There are 6
Run the
categories.
football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Mustangs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. All the way back to the 15.
Entering pause screen. You have 10 options. Resume is selected.
Put a stop with
Entering
the
play
return at
call.
about the
Coach
28-yard
suggestions.
line.
There are 8
And here
categories.
comes
You
that
have
Miami
15
offense
options.
back onto the
HB
field.
base is selected.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Afterburner's coming. He is down at the 1. A
Entering play
terrific
call.
run after the
Coach
throw and
receiver.
catch.
Favorite.
Well,
Inside
he's putting
zone.
up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown Hurricanes! And the pummeling has started.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are
Entering
definitely
play
on the same
call.
page.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Padded empty selected.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They're lining up to boot it away. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in a less predictable situation.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Entering play
he had the opportunity to secure
6 categories. We have 9 options.
You know how that
Cover
works.
2 men is selected.
Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit.
And they got him for the sack.
Entering play
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on us. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He leaves it with his back. Strikes the blow. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. Dances away. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, K! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Entering play
And he misses another extra point. He's left 3 points on the table so far. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think they're too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll throw it on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Lining up to tack
categories.
one
You
more
have
onto
15
that lead.
options. That attempt is selected.
Sort of a soft line drive off the crossbar.
Entering play call.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier to decide than game to win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to throw on second down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands. Bruce Ball's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead.
Entering play
Nifty
call.
little
Racing.
scamper
There are
on
6
this one. Enough for the
categories.
first
You
down,
have 9
and he
options.
slides in
Cover team
safely.
is selected.
The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got an open man. They ripped off a
Entering
big one
play
and then
call.
get it down to
Racing.
the
There are 6
27.
categories.
Finally,
You have 9
some signs
options.
of life
Cover
from this
team is
offense, which has
selected.
done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. To the ground with the back. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit behind them. A little bit.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Makes his connection. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. Escapes the sack. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Woods.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Plows through the defense. Just flicking away defenders. And the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And they'll get it down after a solid return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing. The Jimmys and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember it forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jiggling.
He is smashing people. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Bulls his way forward. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the move from inside his own 20. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How about that D coming up with a play like that? With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I'll show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the returner will be brought down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Here's the return. Slips through the line. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering puzzle minute.